Hi and welcome to the next tutorial. In today's lesson we are going to learn how to do this cool looking fluid liquid motion effect using After Effects. So anyways guys, let's jump in. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to create a new composition. So I'm just going to run with a 1920 by 1080 pixel document at 24 frames. 10 seconds should be enough for this clip. So I'm just going to press OK. The next thing that we need to do is we need to add some text. So we're just going to come over here and just go to new and then just write text. So now I'm writing my word and I'm using the font Azo Sans Black, and I've just made sure that, I've kind of pulled the letters a little bit closer together. So the next thing that I need to do is I need to align it to the center of my screen. So I'm using my align tools. And then I need to create a background. So I'm going to right click and go new solid, then just press OK, drag it underneath the text. And then I'm just going to come over here and grab my gradient ramp effect. So I'm just going to click on that, and then I'm going to go to color hunt to get some colors to put into these two sections. So here I am in color hunt. So all I need to do is just click on a color and then bring it back to After Effects. Cool. So now once you're happy with your colors, you can move around the start and end of the ramp to change the kind of the way the gradient looks. But I'm just going to keep it just like that. So once you're happy with that, we can then move on to the next step. So the next step is we need to right click on both those layers and we need to pre-compose them. The first time we create this pre-composition, we're going to call it text, and then I'm going to do the same thing again, but I'm going to call this one liquid. So liquid is the one that we are going to put our effect on. And you can see here that when you go back to your composition, you can see that you have two different compositions here. So now we're going to work on the liquid composition. So we are going to add our effect, which is called Mr. Mercury. And then all you have to do is just drag it to the liquid pre-composition. And now the whole screen goes black, but if you preview through it, you can see what is actually happening, and that's looking pretty cool at the moment. So now what we are going to do is we're just going to change some of the settings. So we're going to come over to the radius, and I'm just going to bring it to about 250, which kind of separates it. And then I'm going to do the same for the Y radius as well, and bring it up to about 250 as well. So now you've got these little droplets kind of falling down, and it's looking pretty nice. But we're going to change it up a little bit more. We are going to come over to the birth rate, and we are going to bring that down to about 0.5. So there's not going to be as many of them on your screen. We're going to change the longevity, and we're going to bring that up to about 3 seconds. So how long will they last and appear on your screen? We then are going to change the gravity. So I'm just going to bump it up to about 2. So now you can see that they're falling, like it mimics real life gravity. And the other thing that I'm going to change is the resistance. So I'm going to bump this up. So even though I bumped up the gravity, now I'm also going to bump up the resistance. So this is going to slow it down a little bit. And the last thing that I'm going to change in here is I'm going to change the animation type, and you can really choose whichever one you like in here, because they all have different kind of effects. Now the balls are still quite small, so what we need to do is we just need to up the blob birth size. So if I bring it up to about 4 or 3, that would be pretty cool. And the death size, I'll just bring it down to 1. So the size that they start at is going to be 3, and the size that they die at is going to be 1. So now if I look at that, that's looking pretty cool. So now if I go back to my project and add the text back in, now you can see that with the text, it's looking really, really nice. And I think those settings actually work fairly well. Now, going back to the Mr. Mercury effects, there's a lot of things that you can do in this, and you can actually animate a lot of these things. But I think for this video and this tutorial, I'm just going to leave it like that because it's actually looking pretty good. So the final thing that I'm going to add on this liquid pre-composition is I'm going to add another effect called CC Glass. So all you have to do is write glass and then just double click it to bring it on. And now when you go and have a look at this, you see how it creates this kind of embossed letter over there. Now it's not looking that great at the moment, but what we need to do is we need to come over here to surface, and we need to change the bump map to the text, and we need to change the property to alpha. And so now once we've done this, you can see how the bubbles are looking more like actual real glass, and it's really nice how it creates that outline and that effect. Now there are other settings in here that you're free to change if you want to have a look at some of the light intensity and some of the shading effects as well. So the final thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a drop shadow to the actual text. So all I need to do is go into the text pre-composition, make sure that I'm on my text layer, and then come over here and just write drop shadow. And so once I've done that, I'm just going to bump up the distance to about 20. So, and you can change the color if you want, maybe something like that, but I'm just going to make it a little bit darker. And yeah, and that's about it. So now when you go back to your main composition and you play it all together, now you've got that cool looking liquid text effect going through the text. So anyways guys, that's it for this lesson. I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.